Well, are you wondering how aesthetic treatments can help you look your best? Board-certified dermatologist Dr. Mona Gohara, in partnership with Allergan Aesthetics, breaks down hyaluronic acid injectable fillers. She explains how they add natural-looking volume, why it's important to go to a licensed professional, and clears up common myths about overdone results. Hi, Dr. Gohara. It's good to have you here.
It's my pleasure. So nice to be here. Thank you for having me.
So, can you tell us a little more about hyaluronic acid fillers? I've heard of hyaluronic acid, but I've not heard of the fillers.
Yes, absolutely. So we're all born with hyaluronic acid. It is absorbs water. It's in our skin normally and naturally. That's why babies have those beautiful cheeks. But with time, like everything else, hyaluronic acid declines. And so that's when we may notice some fine lines or sagging. So very simply put, hyaluronic acid fillers are a great and a safe way to restore age-related volume loss.
Well, that's cool. So, how does
Yeah.
that compare in price to, say, collagen or something like that?
Well, everything's pretty different. Collagen is not something that we're injecting that commonly anymore. But there are different prices for different dermal fillers in
Mhm.
general. And even within the hyaluronic acid fillers, there are different prices. So you can kind of check that out online. But I appreciate them as an option because they are extremely safe and they can give a very natural result.
So, about how long do they last?
Question. So most hyaluronic acid fillers are FDA approved for up to 12 months or a year.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
So, what actually causes issues like filler migration?
Well, I think it's really important to remember, Cheryl, where people are getting their information. If they're scrolling, that's maybe not the best place to get their science. They may see a lot of overpuffed cheeks, some overfilled lips, and some myths about migration. The reality is, most of my patients are coming in and they're asking for and getting a really natural results. Migration can happen, but it's not that common. And it is essentially when an anatomical area can't handle the amount of filler that's put in, and so it seeps out a little bit. But I got to tell you, it's extremely uncommon and certainly not as prevalent as the internet makes it out to be.
Yeah. Well, of course.
Yes, exactly. A little exaggeration or a big exaggeration.
I read it on the internet. It must be true. So, why do you recommend them?
I like hyaluronic acid fillers for a couple reasons. Number one, because like I said, we have this in our bodies naturally. We're born with it. So it is re-injecting and reintroducing something that we're born with naturally. So I like that. I like that kind of biosimilar nature of it. I also like that it's safe. And what I truly love about it is that it can give a natural result that's customized to the patient's anatomy and that's customized to their aesthetic journey. So, those are some of the reasons I gravitate towards hyaluronic acid fillers. People do have their options of other fillers. But regardless of which one you choose, one of the most important things, Cheryl, is to make sure that you are seeing a skilled injector, a board certified dermatologist, somebody who understands your expectations, but also somebody who understands, and more importantly, your anatomy so that it's done in a safe way that resonates with your expectations.
Um, so what can patients expect during treatment and immediately after?
So patients can expect these are in syringes. So they are injections, meaning little needles. They do not hurt that much. There is little downtime and little restriction in terms of what you can do afterwards. It does require skill. It's important that the person putting this product into your face knows where they're putting it and how to put it in. But it is a relatively low drama procedure with little downtime that is safe and that can give you a big benefit, a big benefit that is naturally you.
Cool. So, where can our viewers go to learn more and to find someone who does this procedure
Your
locally?
viewers, yeah, sure. Your viewers can go to naturallyyou.com for more information.
All right. Well, Dr. Gohara, it was a real pleasure visiting with you today. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Cheryl. Have a great day.
You too.